Welcome everyone to Popular Polls. This is episode 41. I'm Alex, and as you could see from the title already, this will be my last episode of Popular Polls. For now, I'm not saying I will, kill Popular Polls off forever, but for now, it is the last episode. I mentioned already in the last episode before Christmas that I may change things up a bit in 2020, and I'm not quite ready to open up a second channel for English content yet, but, maybe at some point. Don't worry though. There will be a new community-centered format because honestly, what I love most about this, what I love most about Popular Polls is interacting with you, is having the opportunity to connect with some of you, answering some questions, getting some feedback, answering, just general things that are interesting to me, but hopefully also interesting to you. So, I will be introducing a new question and answer live stream format where you can ask questions in advance, for example via email or just leaving some comments or via Twitter or something else. Or you may also ask questions live in the chat thingy that you have on YouTube live streams. So I'm not quite sure about the schedule yet. It should be at least once a month, I think. That's like kind of the minimum I'm aiming for. Maybe even twice a month. We'll see. It will be in German, but if there are any of you who don't understand German and have a question, I will, and this is really important to me, I will make sure to answer it in English for you if you ask me to do so. And if you require this to be in English and you want to, email in some questions, please make sure to include that you don't speak German and would like me to answer this in English. So please feel free to welcome, and sorry, gosh, sure, this had to happen on my last episode, so please feel free and welcome to join me whenever it's time to do so. Also make sure to subscribe and turn on all the notifications, clicking that little bell icon after you hit that subscribe button so you won't miss my first question and answer live stream. I unfortunately do not yet have a date set for it because I have to get hopefully a little better camera for that, but it will happen, trust me. But for now, let's answer our question or look at the answers from you to the last questions from before Christmas, where I asked you which maximum charge speed would you like to have in a car. Thanks to everyone who participated. We had 19 answers, and I just so realized that I put my screen on way too small to see my answers. And here we go. We had 19 responses thanks to those 19 of you who did participate in the last poll. And I'm glad to see that most people, that's 8 of you, that's 42%, chose 150 kilowatts as their desired charging speed they would like to have. Why do I think that's good? Well, that's pretty much what you already get on Tesla's version 2 superchargers, and I think it's a great charge speed. It's a good balance of you can go out and get some food, especially if you're on a long road trip, but it's not, it's not long enough so that you, don't know what to do with yourself. It's perfect for an episode of, Rick and Morty, which you can watch on the Tesla in-stream entertainment system or in-car entertainment system like Netflix, or just a YouTube video from me. My YouTube videos are sometimes longer. But yeah. And I mean, sure, version 3 superchargers will be around and I will take it. I'm not going to say no to, more charge speed. But yeah, that 150 kilowatts is, I think, a pretty decent speed to be at. Now, no one of you answered below 100 kilowatts. And I think that's definitely a good thing, because if I would buy another car right now, I'd make sure that it has at least above 100 kilowatt of DC fast charging capability. And that's where I think some car manufacturers may have some issues. I'm not saying they will, but maybe, especially if they want their cars to appeal to a market which likes to road trip, which likes to travel between cities where you definitely need to charge. And what comes into my mind here are cars like the Hyundai Kona, which are, to my understanding, currently not able to charge faster than 100 kilowatt. I think they're capped at something around 80 or 90 kilowatts. So yeah, that's something I feel like we should be all aiming for, or all car manufacturers should be aiming for in the future, just to make their cars future-proof, I'd say. We had also a couple of people answering 200 plus kilowatts. Those 36% of you, that's 7 of you. If you want to buy a new car, definitely look out for those charge speeds. Currently, there's only a couple of them who even have that ability, but I think on the Porsche Taycan, it's not even available yet. It's advertised, but I've never seen one charge at that speed, and I think it comes via a software update or will be enabled later on. If you want to make sure that you have a car that will be able to take advantage of the charging systems, kind of which come with the car, it's definitely a Tesla Model 3, which will be able to charge at rates of 250, 256 kilowatts peak at the version 3 superchargers. If you live in Germany, though, you're kind of out of luck right now because there are no version 3 superchargers. But if you're fine with just around 200 kilowatts, you're already in luck with a Tesla Model 3, which can charge up to 200 kilowatts on just a charger which supports it. Currently, the only ones out there that I know of are from Ionity. However, they will be increasing their prices soon. That's one of the last videos I did, and I'm not sure if I would be willing to take that higher charge rate for the higher price. But it's whatever. It's just that if you want to buy a car, make sure to look for that. And 4 of you, that's 21%, said 120 kilowatts. And that's pretty much where the ID3 is at. So glad that at least some people think that's enough, because that's what Volkswagen is aiming for here. And they will certainly make that car hopefully appeal to a lot of people, so we can get more people into electric cars and joining kind of the revolution that's going on right now towards a sustainable future and sustainable transport. All right, people, that's been it. Thank you to every single one of you who has been with me on Popular Polls. It's never been quite that popular, but I still very much enjoyed it and very much enjoyed the conversations with you and seeing some of you comment pretty much under every single one of my Popular Polls videos. Well, for your information, because I would have definitely included this in one of my next Popular Polls, there will be a Tesla earnings call happening for the Q4 2019 numbers, I think on January 29th, if I'm not completely mistaken. So, yeah, I mean, my usual question would be, what do you think? Will Tesla be profitable or not? This time, I'll give you my answer because this is the last Popular Polls. I think they will. I sincerely hope it, and, well, we shall all see. If you have any questions, as always, please, wow, I'm messing up right now. Please feel free to leave a comment. Also, if there are some topics on your mind suitable for a live stream, which, some of these topics maybe just, you don't need an answer right now, but you think that would be an interesting topic for discussion or an interesting question to ask for a larger audience for me to answer, then please feel free to send them to me at contact.alexuniverse@gmail.com. Thanks again for 41 shows, and I'll hopefully catch and see you in one of my next videos.